Hey, hey, everybody, we are live on the Cyber Thunder Broadcast Network. Here we are with the Elswick E-Sports Rising Stars Series. And if you're watching, we're bringing you something different tonight. You see it on your screen there, the iRacing Super Speedway. Not a place we normally go. Let's see if we can, yeah, here's Jerry going around, give you an idea of what this looks like. It's 3 miles around, and look at that wall of concrete. I think we could probably get 6 wide here. I don't think it's advisable to get 6 wide, but as Jerry can't even hang on to it by himself. But I think it's possible to get 6 wide. Being 3 wide here, no big deal. 4 wide will be pushing it, but I think we'll do it. This is going to be nuts, guys. Crazy. There's not very many people on track. The only one I see coming out is Dave Gainforth. Guys, we are in the playoffs too. Oh yeah. So if you watched last night was the Scrambler Series, Tuesday Night Truck Series. It's Scrambler Series, so it's you got to finish up front or you're eliminated. In the Elswick E-Sports Rising Star Series, it is based on points. So the top 8 drivers from the regular season advanced. You can see them there on the left on your ticker. They're the ones in pink. The ones in pink still have a chance to win the championship, take home that trophy. All their points reset, so those 8 are all even currently going into race number 1 here in the playoffs. And it's just who can accumulate the most amount of points through this playoff system. These guys just got to earn points, get to that last race, put as many points in the bank as you can, and walk away with that trophy.
No Scrambler Series here.
Oh, here's series director Kyle was scared of the Scrambler Series.
Yeah, no Scrambler Series here.
Kyle, this
How
place
are you?
looks nuts.
Oh, it's insane. I've been excited for this race since I drew up the schedule. This race has been on the schedule even on my first draft. This was one of my I'm having this race and no one's taking it away from me. Someone took another one of my races away, but I was hellbent on this one staying.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I don't know either.
So why this race? Tell me why. Why iRacing Super Speedway? What about this place did you want these guys to have to experience?
Just the raw speed and the banking and just how fast the runs happen. You know, like you can run the 87s, you can run the old COTs, and I think the old Gen 6 cars, and they're a little over 200 miles an hour. These cars they're well and above 200 miles an hour. These cars are almost IndyCar levels of speed at Indianapolis. Just 235 plus. You don't see that in a stock car anymore.
Yeah, I'm pulling
I
these
just wanted
guys
to
up.
get spirit.
I have the dashboard up so we can see how fast they're going. I don't can't find too many guys in a draft right now, Kyle, but by themselves, okay, by himself, Jerry's running 222 miles an hour through the turn by
Yeah, through
himself.
the corner. It's just and when they're in a pack, when they get to that corner, you see the downforce slam their cars to the ground. And when they come out of the corner, you'll see the cars pop up. And when they pop up, those cars get so light. I think when if you see wrecks, it'll be off the corners.
Just because they're losing control.
Just because like as the car comes up, it pretty much lifts the whole thing up off the ground, so you're losing more contact patch with the tire. You don't have as much grip, and as we've seen in our pit parties, the second car is usually the loosest when in a giant pack with each other, just because they have no front end grip or rear grip, especially coming out of the corner.
Yeah, 21 cars. You think 4 wide's possible?
Oh,
Three
I think
three rows
five,
deep?
6 wide is possible.
Possible, but not likely. Yeah.
Not
Four
likely, but it's possible.
Yeah, I think we'll see 4 wide at some point tonight. 3 wide
Oh, yeah.
probably all night, but 4 wide when they're pushing.
Yeah, but they also only have one quick repair, and they've got 60 laps. So you don't want to burn that right off the hop.
So what are we looking at for fuel, Kyle? How many pit stops are these guys going to have to make?
I think they have to make 3, because I think they're getting about 18 laps a tank. So 18 times 3 is 54.
Did you just do
Yeah.
math?
Yes, I did.
That's against the rules, Kyle.
No, it's okay. I did math earlier. I just remember what it is.
Oh,
I was prepared. Nope.
prepared.
Oh, there's a shot from Allen to the 52. Oh,
Was it
sorry, it's
the
not Allen.
13? Yeah.
Yes, it's 13. We aren't synced up.
Hey, we're going to qualifying now. I don't have the stars and stripes, so
Me neither. You can sing it.
no.
Are you sure? You got a beautiful singing voice.
Don't lie to the folks. All right, let's see. Who's
I admit.
entering pit road? We got a whole bunch of people jumping onto pit road right now. Oh, you can't see him from there. There we go.
13 is driving out.
Following Matt around right at the moment.
A super speedway specialist, Matthew Hall.
He's special, that's for sure.
That is for sure.
See John showing up in the chat. Yeah, John, this is going to be super interesting.
iRacing classifies this as a hyper speedway, according to their iRacing wiki page. 36 degrees of banking. Each straightaway is a mile, and each corner is half a mile. We're going to total of 3 miles.
You're full of a whole bunch of useless knowledge.
I am.
That's pretty good. So we see Matt here. Matt's running the top line. He's entering 3 and 4, I think.
Well, he's kind of 2 lanes off the
Yeah, do you cut it down
outside.
then mid-turn, or do you cut it down in the straightaway?
I think coming onto your second lap, you drop it to the bottom and then just kind of rip the bottom. The corners are a little more sharper than Daytona and Talladega, so it is a bit more of an abrupt, aggressive turn. So I think you kind of fade it out. Maybe drivers were talking a lane and then bring it down to the bottom. We'll see here as Matt comes off of 4 to complete his first lap.
Of course, that puts him up. I think he was the first one out, but
Straight to the bottom.
straight to the bottom. See,
Well,
I
not
wonder
quite to yellow.
if I would have done it mid-turn, use that big giant hill.
Yeah, that'd be a good option. But I think with everybody probably running the bottom, you're lower to the bottom, so they got that extra short radius compared to, the extra wide one.
Yeah. Yeah, we see William Kern right here. I mean, he's a half a car off the yellow.
See Matt coming across the line here. His lap will be 47.49. So far, pole.
Jump back up to the top. Jerry jumped up to second there. So we got one of the mini car cows. Cow
Cow cart.
cars. Car cows. They're just car cows from now on.
Yeah.
One of the many car cows out here tonight. What do we got? 3 or 4 of those guys?
I think so.
That's too many.
What do you call a group of cows? Hurdle?
Herd.
Herd?
Yeah, a
Like
hurdle is
that.
something you jump over.
Oh, yeah. Well, I mean, hey, you know what? You get hit here, you're going to be jumping.
Looks like coming out of that turn, it looks like a jump. So right
Yeah.
now,
It's just like, whoop, throws you up.
right now it looks like Matt is hanging on to that. Connor Dudek had a purple sector in 1. See what he can do with 2 here.
Yo, too, better get a move on here. If he wants to climb up this,
All right, we're
ranking.
muting Kyle's mic after that joke. Connor jumps up to second. Matt Hall still hanging on to that pole. Another one of those, I can't even say it now. Car cows. I have to think
Our
about it.
cows.
That's terrible. Matt jumped up to second. Stephen Hines out on track.
For Matthew number 2.
I got to think. I don't know that Stephen's not going to have enough time to get laps in. He's coming out right
No.
now. We've got 25 seconds left, Kyle. 25 seconds.
Nope, definitely not. Oh, look at that. As long as there's nobody else out on...
Nathan Dufton's trying, but he keeps blinking, so I don't know that.
Yeah, I don't know. 5 seconds.
No, he's going
Yeah.
into 3 and 4 now, so.
Nope. That's... Oh, he just...
Yeah.
His car. Look at that. Second pole in 4 weeks for Matt Hall.
And here's your lineup. Yeah, Matt Hall starting on the inside. Well, I guess on the front. I don't know if he'll be on the inside. You got Connor Dudek starting in second, Joe Ogle in third, Alan Ayers in fourth, Jerry Isaacs in fifth, Matt Croak in sixth, John Boyd seventh, William Kern eighth, Christian Delgado in ninth, Joey Signs, your regular season points champion, in 10th, 11th, Mark Morton, 12th, Larry Brunner. Oh, hit the button. Hit the button, guys. Okay. 13th, Chris Letts. 14th, Nathan Dufton. 15th, Corey Sherman. 16th, Nate Manwaring. 17th, Jason Waller. 18th, Mr. Dave Gainforth. 19th, Stephen Hine. 20th, excuse me, Adam Benefield. 21st, Chuck Sowers rounding out our field there. So it's going to be a lot of mayhem, I think. It's going to be a lot of freaking fun.
Come on, positivity. The power of positivity is going to be a great race. No mayhem.
Oh, I mean positive mayhem.
Yes, that's better.
I'm positive there will be mayhem.
Yes, that's the way.
You know what, Kyle? I'm going to look in on our pole sitter here. What's he doing? Didn't he have a Jeff Gordon car back there last time we looked?
I don't know. I do not have that ability.
Ah. Well, he's got, I think it's a Chase Elliott car. It's always so small. I wish these cameras were bigger so I could pick apart everybody's rooms, but looks like a Chase Elliott car to me. Matt's going to try to channel his inner Chase and get a W tonight. Okay, nobody wants to see his face anymore. Get him out of here. These guys are rolling off. It's going to be a long pace lap.
It will be. There is no option of a short pace lap, which kind of sucks. But, I mean, hey, you get to see all the cars in their beauty.
Now we see
the mayhem.
Jerry there, kind of dropping to the back. There we go. Is Jerry our only back to front challenge this evening?
Yes, he is.
He chose the easy race to do it. Is that what we're saying?
I think so, yeah.
Well, we had two. Nathan Manwaring, Chuck Sowers didn't make the field to start. I wonder if they're going to start from the pits. Maybe they're thinking early caution.
Yeah, maybe they're just wanting to save their iRating.
Safety rating. I'm only here for safety rating.
Exactly.
I think you should have made them line up 3 wide to start this race, Kyle.
If I had a choice, if I had the ability, they would be, how many lanes wide is this track? 6? It'd be 6.
Well, you could do it and clear the black flags.
I could, but I don't have the button set, so it'd be just a manual, constantly having a right and left click.
You're no fun anymore.
Hey, I'm always fun. I am the king of fun. People have said that my drivers' meetings are the most fun they've ever been to.
Huh.
Actually, I think that was you.
Pace cars off.
Start.
And this track doesn't give me all the cameras. I can't see Barney. Looks like we're green now, though. Matt took
Yes,
off
we are.
all by himself.
He's gonna try to drop to the bottom. Yep, he's gonna get to the bottom.
See, I
Oh,
haven't. He's going to play the Pied Piper and try to control both
yeah.
lanes.
Yeah, he's gonna try, but that's not gonna work. 59 is gonna get a run on the bottom.
Yeah, there's not just going to be 2 lanes here, though, right?
I hope not. But that outside, it is such a wide corner that you really can't get any momentum
See if we
and
can get,
speed around there.
trying to get a camera view where we can get all these cars into place, because there you go. That's a good look at it. Well, it was. Here, let's go back here. Look at these guys. Spread out all over the place.
59 is gonna lead lap 1. Pushed by the 55, and 24 is on the outside. There we go. There's some 3-wide racing.
There we go. These
Oh,
guys are
that's
getting
gonna
formed
be.
up, and he's in the sucker hole.
Yep. Allen just kind of left them out to drive. Oh, the 40's blinking.
Those guys are all over the place. Holy cow, there's too much racetrack here. Jerry went from the top to the bottom, and it took him 5 minutes.
There is not enough racetrack here. There's our 3
Oh,
wide. Yeah, yeah. The track is
we got
smooth.
some banging, yeah, some wrecking. Oh, Jerry's spinning.
Oh, Jerry's hurt. That's not good.
Lap 2 caution. I kind of caught the end of it. Live. Let me see if I can go back and.
All right, I gotta go do my duties.
Okay, go duty. Guys, I don't think this is. Oh, yep. I'm gonna rewind it just a tad. Watch. The 51 and the 65 here. Yeah, you see them just get together. And then the 51 comes down, and watch out everybody else. Jerry doesn't get a fast repair. That may end his night. Oof. We'll have to look in. He's still out there. It's got him a modified. Lap 2 caution. Does anybody pit? Do you pit here? Do you need tires at this track? I don't even know. Are they going in? Is that pit entrance? Looks like your leader, Alan Ayers, is going into the pits. He's bringing the whole field down with him, maybe. We see Joe Ogle. Joe may be the only one that stayed out. Let's see where Chuck is. I guess there's no Chuck. So, yeah, I think Joe's the only one that stayed out here. Everybody else is going down pit lane. And I got to imagine that pit lane is just, there you go. Look at that view. That pit lane's got to be 5 miles long. Is that the 59 looked like he missed his box, had to back up in it. So Allen's going to be the first one off pit lane. For those guys that did pit. Let's look in on. Jerry's still in there trying to get some damage fixed. You gotta think it's 3 miles around, right? So it's a long time to get some damage fixed. How fast is this? Let's look in on Joe. How fast is he going? So 90-mile-an-hour pace car. Holy cow. See if Jerry's gonna try to get it back out there. Pace car's going through 3 and 4 right now.
Well, as the last to first challenge, since he is the graduate of Rising Stars, he's not allowed to take his quick fix.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. So we were looking to see if he was getting damage repair and trying to get back out, or if he's going to hang it up.
I'm not sure. We'll
He's
have to see.
still on pit lane. Pace car's about to start finish.
And he has claimed said caution.
Now,
So
isn't he on a one in park also?
he is on a one park, so he is done for the night.
No more Jerry. Get the professional out of here.
Yes, we'll get him off the racetrack.
So Kyle, we saw these guys pit right there. Did they need to pit? Does that help them make it on fuel? Change pit strategies? What happened
I
there?
believe that helps them get to, let's see, lap 5. Yeah, we get one more caution. It will be 2 more pit stops, and then they can make it. Because that takes away their lap 54 pit
Gotcha.
if it went green.
Oh, gotcha. Don't you know?
Oh, don't you know?
Man, these pace laps are long. We should crank it up during the pace laps.
I know, because the cars sound beautiful.
They are going, what, 90 miles an hour, so.
Yeah, but I mean, 90 miles an hour around a 3-mile track is a lot.
It is a lot. Gonna go green here on lap number 6. Joe Ogle didn't pit. He will be your leader. Alan Ayers on the outside, Matt Hall behind Joe. You got Matt Croak on the outside behind Alan, so we'll see if those two guys can push the guys in front of them, try to get their line moving. Maybe some two-car tandems, try to stretch it out a little.
With how rough those corners are, I don't think they can 2-car tandem.
Too much bounce, can't stay locked up.
Gets an aggressive shot, so you get misplaced on the bumper. It's good night, Irene.
Yeah, those guys are pretty close. That was a pretty good start from Alan there on the outside. They're side by side going into one. Seems like that bottom lane's more formed up. The guys behind Allen are wanting to go to the top lane, maybe. Well, what happened? Somebody just disappeared. Let's pick somebody that doesn't disappear.
The leader disappeared.
Yeah, that's got to be scary for Matt there. The guy you're trying to push just
Oh, yeah.
goes off into space.
See,
Oh,
and there
look
goes
at that
Allen.
bump.
That was a...
Yeah,
It is such an aggressive...
Larry got the worst of that. He got shoved up into the wall there.
You got teammates on the outside and the car cows.
Car cows. That's what it is. Mark Morton coming up behind him. He's going to join that lane.
And the car cows are out front. Team car cow.
See Joey Signs making his way up front. Joey's out here trying to get that championship.
Yeah, it looks like the 44 has a lot of damage. I think that's him. He's losing the draft here. Yep.
Still not sure which camera is the best camera for this track. It's so big. The camera pack's not really good.
I think kind of TV static might be good. So it gets stuck on the wall and it's ripping by. It's just the beautiful sound.
Look at that.
Stock cars. Look at that. Oh, I see smoke.
I seen smoke as well. Oh, I see spinners.
Oh, this is not going to be good.
Yeah. And caution number 2 on lap number 8. We kind of saw it there, guys. We'll go back. Let me find it here. Kyle had us go to that TV static nonsense.
Hey.
Let's go back and see what happened. Looked like Connor maybe just clipped the apron. Got sideways. There's Joe's sideways. Connor's trying to catch it. Comes back up the track. Dave Gainforth going to get into him. Get out of the way. Not too bad. It doesn't look like. Oh, bam. There's where Connor got some damage right into the wall.
They still get their fast repair, so
Got Matt Hall up front. Watching all that spinning in that silly camera angle, didn't even see Matt make his way to the front.
no, the 59 has claimed that one.
So he will be going to the back, but super speedway racing, he could be right back up there up front by the time we go around the next lap.
He could wreck by the time they get to turn 1, and he be the leader.
Yeah, could be the only car running.
Exactly.
Then we can just end the race.
Race strategy. No,
What
he'd
do you
have
mean?
to run every single lap by himself.
Ah, that'd be a fun one to call.
That would be. It'd be so nice.
So everybody's coming back down except for John Boyd this time. So, hey, Jerry's back out there. Kyle.
Is he?
Huh? There goes the 51 car around the pace car. Maybe he's just the unofficial pace car now. The last time during a caution, we
I
saw
don't know
a
what he's
Mad
doing.
Sim car not pit. Didn't work out very well. This one's not pitting. We'll see if John can do better than his teammate did. It's like Matt Hall held on to his position coming out of pit lane. William Kern coming out right behind him. Man, this pit exit looks so flat compared to the track. The wall looks like a tsunami. Kyle must have jumped down to tell Jerry to get off the track. We see him going down to pit lane. Uh-oh. I lost my mouse. It's gone, guys. It's gone. It disappeared. Got it. See Larry down there on pit lane trying to get some damage repaired. Jerry's back on pit lane.
It was a miscommunication.
You tried, Jerry. You tried.
I knew I couldn't get a fast repair. I didn't know.
Mike.
Playing the part, but hey, now I know.
Ow.
I
Race
just had all
kind
my
of an idiot.
done.
So
Another 50 seconds. I would have been back to good.
Guys, I just pulled up the track map. They're up at the top so you can get an idea of what this looks like. It almost looks like two drag strips. It's like Martinsville, but giant.
on steroids.
That's a crazy looking racetrack. They should build this thing for real.
Wonder what it costs to build a track nowadays.
I'm sure it has a B after it.
I think it's got 9 numbers at least.
I don't think it would be very safe, though.
No.
I can't imagine NASCAR signing up for guys drafting at 235 miles an hour.
Oh, they did it for years.
Yeah, and then stopped. Well, Jerry, you were out there for a lap and a half. Tell us what you saw.
A whole lot of chaos, man. It's a lot of fun out there. The transitions into the corners are really tough. That's where I think you're going to see a lot of problems. It's easy to go side by side down the straights. You get into those corners and you're 3 wide, and it's a little different. So I think it's just takes a little time for people to get used to driving next to each other. I think we're going to maybe have a little rough start, but obviously have a really good finish.
Yeah, I mean, it's got to be a learning experience. I mean, this is not a track we normally run. Leave it to the Canadian to sneak it on the schedule. But it's a different style of racing. Yep, it's super speedway racing, but I mean, when can you get 4 wide, and when are you going that fast, and when do you have those transitions? It's just all new.
Yeah, definitely. I think, not a lot of practice, and it's even in practice early, it's tough to get practice in traffic.
Oh, John spun his tires. Got away pretty good, though. Matt and Joey are going to come on that outside. And they're 3, almost 4 wide going into turn 1 already.
That's getting after it.
So this is a little different. You'll notice John's kind of drifting up a lane or so on the straights. That's so he can drop into the corners a little more smooth. If you're all the way down on that yellow line going into the corner, it's a very abrupt drop.
So is it an easier drive, say 3-4 lanes up? Is it easier to make that transition?
It's definitely easier drive, but it's slower. It's a long way around. Now you're going to have to pass out there, and if you got momentum, you can still make the pass. But I think the thing to do is kind of what John's doing in terms of a lane up, but then in the corner, drop right down to that yellow, just like that.
Oh, we got a wreck, boys.
We do got wrecks. And caution number 3. I kind of caught it.
The 94.
Mid-turn.
Spinning there.
There's a lot of red on my screen, so let me go up here and find the first part of red. I think maybe this is it. Let's see if it's already happening here. He wants to go slow. Oh, yeah, that's happening in front here. Okay, let's go up here. Sorry, I gotta do it the old way for everybody watching because it's not giving me the beginning, so there we go. Now let's see what happens to Alan. I think it's like what Jerry said, that transition down into the turn.
You want to see
Yep,
wreck
just
avoidance?
upset
Go
that
to
a car.
13.
Bam, 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 bam. Holy cow, a lot of cars getting involved in that.
Yeah, you really want to back off the throttle just a little bit on entry. Just feather it and get off throttle a little bit on entry.
Okay.
And super speedway, so people aren't used to that.
You guys want to see clench and just close your eyes? Go to the cockpit of the 13.
That's where we're going. Let's see. So riding along with Christian. You can see Alan there sideways. Oh, holy cow, and then a car comes. Whee! Made it clean, though.
And he almost got taken out from behind, too, because I think the 89 was sending up to the outside. Yeah, I don't think he lifted at all.
Well, you're not supposed to, are you? See a bunch of damaged cars coming down pit lane here.
That means less cautions going forward, right?
Well, they get that fast repair, though, so.
Oh, that's right. They do.
They do. Everybody coming down pit lane again, Kyle. This has definitely got to mess with their, or help their strategy, their fuel strategy. Should be able to go 2 stops from here, right?
I think so, yeah.
Yes.
$15 laps in of 60 laps. Like Chris would say, I think it's getting a little cloudy, even though you can't see it in the sky. Do you guys think Chris is watching on the boat in the middle of the ocean?
Oh, he definitely is. He's tuned in. His whole family's probably watching, I think.
Oh, yeah.
What do you think?
He's got
I
the
think
whole.
so.
He went to the dining hall and put it up on the TV, and he's got the whole boat watching.
There you go. On boat internet, I don't know if you can even stream video.
Isn't it like $15 a minute too?
I don't think it's minute. I think it's per day. And Chris has kids, so I guarantee you they got internet.
Yeah, Chris is Sitting in a chair, got a coconut in his hand and a little umbrella, I guarantee it. That's what he's doing right now.
At the pool, huh?
Yeah. Showing them white legs off.
That is not a statement I ever want to hear.
All right, I'm going to run it down real quick. William Kern. Oh, let's pull up that thing. Not that thing. Hit the right button. All right, there you go. William Kern's your leader. Joey Signs up here in second. Matt Hall in third. You've seen Christian Delgado make it through that wreck. He's currently set in fourth. John Boyd in fifth. Matt Croak in sixth. Connor Dudek in seventh. Looking to see if we see damage on any of these cars. Nathan
Oh, I don't
Dufton,
think Alan took his fast repair.
8th. Dave
Not a
Gaines,
bad call.
4th.
Yeah.
Save it for later.
Yeah.
See how bad or how good a damaged car stays sucked up in the draft.
Oh
Yeah,
yeah.
I mean, when I thought I was still racing, I sat in the pits and got my car worked on, went a lap down, and then got that lap back pretty quick and was back up in the field. So I think not taking your fast repair unless you absolutely have to is a smart move.
Yeah, Alan's it's missing his whole back panel, so you're right. No fast repair.
I think that's just extra downforce. I think that helps you.
Makes you faster,
Keeps
I
the
think
car
so.
cool.
a little
I
looser.
remember Kyle Larson driving away from people at Michigan, and then NASCAR put a rule in saying you got to keep that back panel on. It's like, oh, okay. More useless knowledge.
You're pretty good at it.
I
Tell you
know
what,
I am.
Could you imagine being Corey Sherman back here? He's got a motion rig. He's got, let's see.
What's it like to wreck in a motion rig?
That's what I'm wondering. And I mean, plus he has that VR. I have one in my closet. It's got like a 200-degree field of view. So Corey can see everything, and he's leaning side like he's going to fall out. Good thing he's seatbelted in there because he's going through the turn. Could you imagine being in that motion rig on this track? Like,
That would be awesome.
yeah. It's got to
Well,
be stretching it to its max.
Next time he goes through the corner, let's under speed. Let's put the camera on him and see the drop.
Well, I'm just going to leave it. We'll stay on. Well, we'll jump up here to the start, but you can see Corey there in the corner of your screen. It's like Christian's going to try to push Joey out here to the front. They're more hooked up than that bottom lane.
Looks like everybody's being a little more careful now.
Looks like they're 3 wide back here. Nathan Dufton dropping back a little bit.
Yeah, I think we just got a car off pace up high. He's been blinking and just getting back a little bit.
So we're gonna watch Corey go through here. Corey's in that black and green 26. Here they go through the back stretch. See if Corey takes a big jump. Watch him down in your corner. And you see that rig move a little. He's running that high line, so like Jerry said, that transition's not as bad, but it still kind of shook you around. I couldn't imagine doing that, guys.
So Kyle, I'm sorry if I missed it. It's playoff time. So our playoff drivers, do they start out at 0 even, or do they just continue on with their points?
Nope, they start out at 5,000 even, and then it's just gain how at the most for the next 5 races.
So if you're racing here tonight for a playoff, I mean, man, it's tough because you want to finish the race and get points, but you also want to win, and it's a crazy track.
Yeah, it's definitely a crazy track, and Joey's going for the lead right now. So, a regular season champion won a firm handshake for that one, but
John Boyd up the middle by himself with no help.
Those Mad Sim guys are crazy, Jerry. We talk about it all the time.
Yeah. It worked for a while. He got up to the front. Oh, and he's blinking.
And he's back. Oh, Christian into Joey. Is that going to bring out a caution? Oh, well, now it is. Maybe. Yeah, there it is.
Yeah, they're a little late sometimes. So what we're seeing a lot of is cars, just individual cars getting aero loose. I think I mentioned it at least in Discord earlier. These guys are used to driving in 1, 2 car groups, in practice, but they're not used to driving in big groups, and your car gets really aero loose.
I'm trying to find, there it is. It wanted to show me when Christian actually brought out the yellow. Let's see. So yeah, he was definitely by himself. There was no help there. I mean, William helped him post slide, I guess you could say. Christian was already sideways and William got into him, but
Yeah,
he was.
got aero loose.
Yeah, that
looks, transition unsettles the car. You've got to get off the throttle and let the car settle.
That's what it looked like too. Looks like Joey's going to make it back to pit lane. Christian's getting back, so these guys will be able to use their fast repair. They're going to have to. Both cars are smoking, so. Yep, Joey bonk, used his one roll of flex tape. It's pretty early. You don't want to use it that early if you don't have to. Christian's still going around. He better hope that engine makes it all the way back around, and it just stopped smoking, so hopefully he didn't just blow up. But we've got Matt Hall out front. John Boyd ran up the middle. He's in second. These guys are all pitting again. Are they taking tires here?
I would hope not. They certainly don't need to. If anything, maybe you'll take one set, but they really don't need to take tires. I think they're just topping off with fuel.
Man, Williams got a whole bunch of damage on the front of his car there from getting into Christian. And Christian just popped up on my screen again. Where'd he go? Yeah. I think he may have had to tow. I think his motor blew. Well, this camera's terrible.
Did he get kicked? Oh, there he is.
Sorry, doing a little strategy.
Ah. All right, so we have nobody claiming it so far.
I'll claim it.
Oh, you will, Mike?
Yeah.
Okay, well, park it.
Okay, I'm out of here. See you guys later.
Nah, park it for the Cup Series.
All right, let's see how this shook out. Hey, Jerry's back.
Back again.
Are you doing math for somebody, Jerry?
I am.
Okay.
I'm using my pen and paper.
Jerry's got the abacus out.
Yep.
1 yellow, 2 reds. All right. John Boyd up there up front. Joe Ogle is in second. Matt Hall currently in third.
I will be right back.
Kyle's leaving. Matt Croak in fourth. That's a car cow. That's what we decided. And I can't even say it now that I've said it so much.
Car cow?
Car cow. Yeah. Matt Croak, and then his other car cow, Jason Waller, right behind him in sixth. Fifth? Yeah. Connor Dudek behind them in sixth. Adam Benefield in seventh. Nate Manwaring in eighth. Larry Brunner in ninth. If you need an attorney, call Larry. If you live in Texas, he'll hurt you because he's an injury attorney. And 10th, Dave Gainforth.
So interesting teammates up front, John Boyd, Joe Ogle. They did not pit. I believe they may be the only ones that did not pit.
Yeah, 8 and 9 laps on this run. Everybody else has been in the pit. So.
Tires aren't going to matter that much, so maybe they're just thinking, I need to get out in front of this craziness.
Yeah, but we've seen twice now. It's the guys up front that have gotten loose.
It is, because the guys up front, on the super speedways, again, I'm being redundant, I know, but I mean, they're used to running full throttle, and even if you're the leader, you got to get off the throttle just a little bit. You're running a lot faster in this pack than you were when you did it practice with one car behind you.
And that goes back to, not being able to get in these big packs during practice, and us not running here very often. So it's fairly new, at least here in Cyber, for the guys that run in Cyber a lot. It's not something we're experienced with.
Exactly.
"22 laps in, we're gonna go green on lap 23.
23. Do the math. What is that? That is a third of the way. Only, what, 8
Oh.
more cautions, according
Oh,
to science.
I don't like your science, Kyle.
I know, nobody likes it. It's because it's in Canadian units.
Oh.
So what's interesting is we're looking at maybe 38 laps. 18 is a fuel, so you're too short. But if you can save a little fuel in the pack, you're good. Those top 2 cars did not pit. There's no way they make it on fuel.
So they're gambling on more cautions.
Yep.
Oh, that
Really good
40
job.
really
40.
got a big start, yeah.
Now, Jerry, do you think why the 40 gets a good start is because he has heat cycles on his tires?
No, I mean the car on the outside did as well. So I think he just got a really good start there. I think it was what it was. What do you think?
Hey, he's your teammate. I agree with you. You were the one that was out there.
See,
Matt Hall with a nice run.
Oh, hang on. Oh, car cows.
Uh-oh.
That's going to take out a
Oh
lot.
no.
That got Joey. That took out a
Yeah, he
lot
just.
of cars.
Oh man, Joey was minding his own business in the back and just got taken out. We got a car upside down.
Who is it? They must have towed. It wasn't Jerry. Oh, he's still there. Chris Letts. Somebody hit me. I guarantee he's saying that. Yeah, the front end of Joey's car doesn't look that bad, but the back end is smashed.
Watching that wreck again, Corey Sherman. Jeez, he's really good at avoiding these wrecks.
Let's go. Trying to scroll back up and see.
I think Chris Letz's flip was pretty interesting.
So you see the 2 cow cars. Cow cars. And we'll watch back here and you can see what that does. Everybody just kind of see Corey getting around it. That was pretty good. Yeah, Joey was trying to slow down and then just got it from behind, sent him right into it. At some point, these guys got to run out of fast repairs, right?
Oh, yeah.
Let's see in the chat. Yeah, John, I think a 2 or 3 car pack could break away because everybody else sucks. No, I was kidding. I don't think they can. Like Jerry was saying, you got to lift and the transition going into the corners. Just don't know that you can stay hooked up enough to stretch it out. Yes, Carter, this is a figure 8 track. They just flatten it out so you don't have the crossover. Everybody's pitting again. So now they can make it on 1 more stop, right? 2 more stops? 7 more stops? Oh, I'm in here by myself. Everybody left me.
The O2 has claimed that one.
Okay.
And nobody claimed the one before.
So, post-race committee.
So you and Jerry will be doing interviews.
That's if it doesn't start raining before.
This is true.
Poor Mike. I don't know if you told all our viewers how much Mike was dreading this.
Oh, Mike was excited for this.
I was excited for this. I changed my mind.
Hey, I put up a practice and only 4 people showed up.
Yep.
And then I put up a practice earlier today and I think only 2 people showed up.
No, 3.
Not 3. So there was ample opportunity.
Yep. I agree. I mean, and it's okay. It's just not a track we run very often. If we ran it more, it would be a better race.
Yeah.
That's
why I put it at the beginning of the playoffs. Get the mulligan out of the way.
Yeah.
It really it really is a fun track to run. If you obviously the yellows are not fun if you can avoid that, but it is like a herd of bumblebees. It's almost like Indy cars out there, so it's a lot of fun.
If you say so, Jerry. No, I was kidding. I've ran it before a couple times. It is pretty fun. It's a lot of craziness.
I ran a class series here with the next gens and Indy cars, and the next gens were faster than the Indy cars. Or no, sorry, COTs.
I wonder what it would be like to run Formula V's around this place.
Oh, and they were the third series. So, yeah, the COTs were a lot faster than the Indy cars. The Indy cars take off, but the COTs came really fast. The Formula V's got one hell of a bump draft, though.
You have to bump just right, I would imagine, on those.
The Formula V's, you just give them a shot and they take off. You know, they're only doing 150. The COTs are doing 245, 249.
When you're in the Formula V's, do you lean forward to get faster?
You kind of like bounce yourself back and forth.
Yeah.
That would work for Corey. I wonder if it works that way. If Amanda goes over there and leans him to the side, I wonder if his car turns to the right. All right, we're going to try this again, going to lap 27. We're going green from here on out, guys.
Yes.
If not, I'm going to start telling bad jokes.
We've got 14 cars on the lead lap. Looks like we've got several that are out and 2 that are laps down.
See, Joey's caught back up with the pack. Can he stay up with him with that damage on the back of his car? Like
yeah, he's got it all repaired, so I don't know if it's cosmetic or if it's going to cause aero problems or not, but he did take all the repairs in the pits.
Because that's one good thing about having such a long pacing lap. You get some damage, you got plenty of time to get it fixed.
Definitely a smaller crowd here. I think that we may still see one more yellow, but I think you're going to see a little bit less now as the crowd is thinned out just a bit.
Yeah, this front pack still looks pretty aggressive.
Got to win it now. It's stage points. Every lap is a stage.
40 shoving the car into the corner.
The 9's way up the racetrack.
That's a case of the transition. Didn't allow the car to settle. Full throttle.
Yeah, I think you may be right, Jerry. It looks like they've kind of calmed down a little bit.
Yeah, I think they're realizing 2 things. One, that, it's a smaller pack, less cars, but they're realizing this is a little crazy and I want to finish. So I think they may have settled down a little bit. Course up front, we're 3 wide.
Makes sense. That looks settled to me.
Yep.
Oh, Larry.
Oh, no.
And there. Oh, watch out. Joey's going to make. Oh,
oh, no. Boy, one car here just really takes a lot of cars out.
Yeah.
Well, the first few, it was only like 1 or 2, but now it's like.
Well, guys.
That sounded like you were going to sign off and leave it to us.
Have a good night. I'll see you later.
Hey, Jerry was the one that said there would be another caution, so.
I said 1. Yeah. So that's it, right?
I mean, that was enough. Who's that without a front end right there? William Kern. I don't think that car's going to draft very well.
No, so that was the kind of the same thing again. It's a single car. This time it was off the apron, but yeah,
I can't. For all that wrecking, I can't find it. So we
the number. I don't want to throw shade here, but check out the number. I think is it 44.
Let's go back to here and see if that's Not it. The problem is I can't find it on the timing and scoring to get.
Lap 28.
Oh, you're giving me too much credit. I'm not that coordinated.
Okay.
All right. So far, nobody has cleaned.
Pretty.
Try in here, and you said
The good thing is I think your reviews tonight are going to be very quick.
Yes, I think so too.
Jerry says the 44, so let's rewind this and see. Because right there, what I'm looking at is. I may be whacked way too far.
It'll be going. It's in the middle of 3 and 4 on lap 28.
Yeah, that's happening way in front of the 44. So my timing and scoring didn't pick it up.
All right.
These guys are in the pits again.
The 44 has claimed that one.
Pretty. I'd call that a soft claim. Not a definitive claim.
What, that last one?
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
He said, meh. Yeah.
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 You're right.
What the hell are you talking about, Jerry? Jeez.
Yeah. A claim
this guy
is
off.
a claim.
That is no rescinding. Once you speak your mind, you keep it.
Guys,
All
because
right,
I'm bored. I'm looking over here. Look at Corey. You guys can't see it, but he's strapping back in. I wonder if he got up and had to use the bathroom. He definitely got out of his rig.
Hey, I mean, this track's big enough. You can do that.
He's sitting in the pits. Corey, you better put that VR back on. They're coming out of 3 and 4. Shifting
All right.
gears. There he goes.
All right. I'm looking for our playoff drivers here. Kyle, you're going to have to help me. How are our playoff drivers doing tonight?
Well, let's see. I don't even know who made the playoffs.
Yeah, okay. So I don't feel bad about asking the
Let me look at my
season
list.
director. Yeah.
Well, I can help you out because I can see the stream and I have them
There we
highlighted.
go. Okay.
Oh,
Your
perfect.
top running playoff driver right now is the 47 Nathan Dufton.
And he's running in fourth place.
Yep. And ninth you have Joey Signs, who we know has damage.
Yeah.
Matt Croak in 10th, Christian Delgado in 11th, Larry Brunner in 12th. Hang on, I gotta wait for my screen to recycle. Nate Manwaring in 14th, Gainforth 15th, and Connor Dudek in 17th. And Connor's 7 laps down currently. I don't even know that he's on the racetrack. So, yeah, this is it's gonna come out pretty interesting here. Check in. Let's look at Joey's car. Front end looks okay. Back end's even more beat up than it was before. Let's look at Nathan Dufton.
Saving that fast repair right for the end.
I mean, Nathan in his Super Clips car looks pretty good, so he could come out of here with the point lead as long as he quits disappearing. Maybe that's his magic trick, is he's just disappearing.
Well, it certainly makes other cars around you shy away.
Yeah, so you're not getting in these wrecks. It's called a lag switch. I'm not smart enough to know what that is, but Matt Croak.
I think the lag switch is as you get to a wreck, you flip a switch, it screws your internet up, and then you can drive right through it, and then you flicker back, and your car is solid again.
Hey, we're over halfway.
Oh my goodness. Guys, I got confirmation in the YouTube chat. Corey got up and used the bathroom. Mid-race.
That's a major project in a motion ring.
Yeah. All right, we're off. Mark Morton out here taking the leads, trying to get away from these guys. He doesn't want to be involved in that. You see Matt Hall getting that run, coming back up. Front 4 or 5, well, they were single file until Matt decided to go to the outside.
Matt wants that lead.
Yeah, you get that big giant run though. I mean, you've got to take it. You can't.
Oh yeah.
You can't let up. You're just going to get ran over. Tell you what, William Kern's doing a really good job with no front end up here.
Hey, when you're tucked up underneath somebody, You don't need no front end. And he's getting amazing cooling, guaranteed.
I
Now
just
let's see
wonder.
what happens if he pops out front.
Out front, Matt Hall got left to dry in the dead hole, and they're just flying around him. He was leading.
You know what? People, they know he's really good at restrictor plate racing, so they don't want him up front. Just kind of keep shuffling him to the back.
Oh, I'd be the one that'd be either right in front of him or behind him. I'd be like, okay, here's a guy I want to team up with.
Yeah, but you're a good guy, though, Jerry.
Logic states, though, for now, that's the guy you want to work with. Oh, Alan to the apron.
Oh.
Looks like everybody made it out of it okay. Those guys are going to lose a lot of momentum.
We're seeing a lot of cars go down into the apron in the corner, and I'm not sure what's causing that.
I wonder if he just couldn't see the entry, maybe?
That's a big thing, is vision on the entry to the corner. Is if you're tucked up right behind somebody, you can't see that apron, and it sneaks up on you.
Oh, another car in the apron.
Oh, Joey got into it. No caution. This guy's got it worked out. Alan's spinning. See smoking cars.
No caution.
No caution.
We'll go back up here.
I think
Nobody has to claim that.
Nope, Alan got her going. I thought Alan was high-centered.
So it looks like the front 5.
I was going to say, this is interesting now because you got 5 up front. You got a couple that may be able to catch that pack. Joey's by himself. Corey's by himself. This may be the end of the yellows.
I don't know.
I'm impressed with William Kern up here with no front end. Do they use real physics at this racetrack?
Don't know.
Yeah, he stuck his nose out. Now he's dropping to the back of this pack. Those last 2 have caught.
And if Joey's smart, he'd catch up to try to get up behind the 26 there. And join up with that pack that was behind him.
Yeah, Corey was behind him, so Joey must have a good bit of damage for Corey to get by and then pull out that far. Yeah, you can see Joey's back in. So Corey's trying to catch up to this pack. Corey wants a caution. Mark Morton back to the front. Oh, there again, off the transition. Those cars just jump around so much. On the second place car disappears, lag switch.
All right, let's stay green here and see some green flag pits.
Yeah, now I got to think that's got to be hairy and scary getting this car woed up.
Absolutely. Let's see if we can get there and we'll talk more about it.
Yeah, we look at Mark right now. Mark's 234, 235, 36, 37 miles an hour, 38. Will he hit 240? Just blinked 240 right before he went into 1. 240 miles an hour in a stock car. See this group. It looks like it's breaking up a little bit.
Yeah, they're kind of starting to find their partners, you know, a little bit of 2-car tangos going on.
Yeah, Larry and Adam are kind of dropping off this group.
Yeah, it's hard to tell whether that's damage or just safety. You know, let them battle it out. We've still got a lot of laps left.
Another thing is you got to remember that the 44 also claimed that last caution. He claims another one. He's out of here. Oh, whoa, whoa, whoa.
Hang on, hang on. We keep seeing that. Someday we'll learn.
Yep. Kept her going. I'll see if the 31 will get antsy and try to pass the 24 and take the lead.
Still amazed at that 31 with no front end.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm almost wondering if maybe he used his fast repair, got it fixed, and it's just not showing up in graphics.
Oh, maybe. Good point.
Because he's running at speed with no car up front when he's off from the other cars.
It just looks really freaking cool. Yeah, because he has, everything else is fixed, but.
Who needs a front end?
Exactly. Modified Wednesdays.
Just
Looks
showing
like we're
off
getting
that.
ready to go 3 wide for 3rd place. You've also got a lap car up high.
Let's go 4 wide. Come on, let's do it.
Come on,
Kinda,
4 wide, 4
sorta.
wide. It counts.
Joey's in the chat saying he's not having much fun right now. He's back here in 10th, all by himself.
Texting and driving.
He's safe.
He is safe. Matt Hall back to the front.
Single file. Have we seen this yet tonight?
No.
No.
And we don't anymore.
Is this just riding to the green flag pit stop?
I think it is. I think we're down. You really have 7 cars here battling. I mean, that there's no reason to be pushing anything.
Yeah, I
You're
think
not. I'm sorry. I was going to say you're not going to win the race in the next 10 laps. You're going to win it with the pit.
Yeah.
You better hope that when you pit, you've got a buddy when you come out.
Do you want a buddy going in, though? Can you trust somebody to go right behind you?
I'll tell you what, if it were me, I would really try to go long and let those other people pit and see if there's a yellow.
I think I would as well. Man,
Yeah,
so
William
close.
Kern right there on Hines' rear bumper.
Oh, with my luck, if I were to pit, the caution would come out just as I'm coming to pit road.
Exactly.
Yeah. You want a caution? Just tell me to pit.
Yep. 5-time champ.
5-time champ. 5 in a row.
All right, I'm going to run down this, top 10. And we've got a group of 7 up here, but leading the way, Matt Hall. Out front, playing the Pied Piper. 2nd place, up 17 spots, Stephen Hine. 3rd, William Kern. Does he have a front end? Doesn't he? We don't know. Adam Benefield up 16 spots. He's running in 4th. Mark Morton up here in 5th. There's the 6th place guy. He blinked back in. John Boyd looking under Mark. Larry Brunner back here in 7th. Larry might be able to catch this pack with the help of Allen. Corey Sherman all by himself. Sure that's a good time. He's back there in 8th. Nathan Dufton again all by himself, disappearing. Is he going to come back? I don't know. Joey Signs setting in 10th. Joey, if you can hear it, you're 3rd place out of the playoff driver, so you're in a good spot, really. Back up front here. Oh, these guys are getting crazy while we're looking back there.
Well, yeah, they're just getting loose on corner. Alan Ayers, Larry Brunner just look like they came up, caught quick, and are ready to roll through. Alan's going to try and get his lap back the old-fashioned way.
The old hard way.
Oh, no, he's on the lead lap. We have 11th place in with this group on the lead lap. My mistake. Sorry, Al.
I'm showing Alan a lap down.
Oh,
Yeah.
I'm on, okay. Yeah.
Yep, Alan's a lap down now. Joey's going a lap down right now. So it'll be a battle. See if Joey can hang on to this pack. It'll be a battle between Alan and Joey. See who can get that lucky dog.
Well, I think Joey's got damage, so there's not much of a battle there.
Yeah, that's what I was going to say. Looks like Joey was not able to keep up with the group.
So we got 9 cars on the lead lap, 7 of which are in this group, looking 3 wide for the lead.
They're mixing it up now like we've got 16 to go. Oh, we do have 16 to go. They do have to pit one more time,
They're
right?
going to have to pit soon. That's why I'm curious. I mean, all this jostling around. I have a feeling is going to be kind of a moot point after pits. I just cannot see all these cars coming out of the pits together. I'm not saying there'll be a yellow, but my guess is it's going to break this field up.
Yeah, and I gotta wonder if some of this is you're trying to hook up with your buddies, or if it's just you get so much of a run, you don't want to let out and lose momentum, so you're just taking it when you get it.
I think it's the latter. I think you get so much of a run, your ego kicks in, and you're like, I'm going to take the lead.
We're race car drivers. We don't have egos, Jerry.
Absolutely not.
So.
Oh, no! Contact up front.
Got it. They got it. 17 laps.
Are they going to go 4 wide?
Oh,
Nope.
Geez, that was a tight squeeze there.
That was a tight squeeze.
Guys, we're 17 laps, coming to 18 laps into this fuel run.
They're going to have to pit in the next lap or two. Interesting. Boyd came down low. Take that low line, which is a shorter distance, a little bit faster, but as we've seen, it's been a little more dangerous. That's where everybody's gotten loose. Unless he's just thinking, I've got to pit, I got to get to the bottom.
Yeah, I'm really, really interested to watch these guys come flying into this pit lane. What's pit speed?
60. So you got to go from 220 to 60. And you've got to, and the thing is, and I mentioned earlier in the practice session, is a lot of people have practiced pits, but I don't think they've practiced coming in with a group. And so they're going to be going faster than they usually were in practice.
Well, get ready because green flag pit stops are starting. People are calling them out. There's been about 4 or 5 of them so far.
I expect this entire group to come down this time.
They are. Yeah, they're all talking. This is going to be interesting.
This is going to be exciting. It's a really rough transition off of the race down to the apron, too.
This is where the race starts, boys.
Or ends.
Oh, I can already tell someone not going to make it.
Oh, bang, bang, bang. Yeah, that's a...
What a bummer. That's just heartbreaking for some of these guys.
Matt Hall got just absolute smashed. Holy cow.
But unfortunately, because it's under the apron,
no yellow.
No yellow.
It looked like Matt and Mark just got completely demolished. I don't want to call out the car that did it. It might be bright green and on your screen.
Hey, that rhymes.
It's like a Dr. Seuss.
Yeah. Dr. Stuyvesant.
Whoa. All right, so let's see who made it out of that alive. See the 42 getting out here. Let's see. I'm trying to.
Yeah, see, we've got leader Adam Benefil with a 6-second gap to Kern.
Oh,
Kern is
losing it. Is he going to catch it?
Caution out. Oh, Allen spins into the track.
Oh, geez. Yeah, caution comes out. Yeah, that's a mess.
Yeah, yeah, down there on the flat, it is very, very loose.
All right, so what they didn't practice is they practiced pit entry. They did not practice pit exit under old tires. That's my guess.
But this helps the 52 and the 24.
Yes.
So, well, at least we got to see one green flag pit stop.
Well, half of one.
Half of one, yes.
I have no idea what's going on right now. I bet this helps like Corey Sherman, who had lost the pack.
And Joey Sainz, too.
Yeah, I'm showing Joey a lap down now. First car lap down, but he's in the pits. So I don't know how that's going to work, what that's going to do for wave around. We'll have to see how this shakes out. Adam's just now catching the pace car and about lost the car doing that. Well, we know Adam can't slow down, so.
Nope.
Oh, wait. I don't have to make that noise myself anymore. I got to be faster on it, though. Sorry.
I love it.
Yeah, let's see. Some of these guys still had to have, like, fast repairs. Like Matt Hall. Let's look at. Oh no, his car is banged up, so he must have used his fast repair before, or had it unchecked and didn't get checked in time. Trying to see. Mark Morton was involved in that. He's a little wrinkly. Corey Sherman's car looks pretty good. John Boyd, that 40, that terrible paint job. That looks okay. William Kern. Hey, William's showing a front end now. So
I
should
think it
help
might
out.
have been a graphic thing.
I think so too, but we'll see how this shakes out. I'm still showing Joey 1 lap down. Somebody just went flying by the field. It was not Joey. Tell you what, right now Larry's leading. Larry is a playoff driver. He'd like to finish this up front. 10 to go. We're going to go green. Shoot, 8 to go. 8 laps of mayhem and madness. I think the whole race should have been 8 laps, Kyle. Oh, Kyle can't hear us. He's got me muted. Okay, so I'm showing 10 cars on the lead lap. So might as well run them down for you. Your leader, their attorney himself, Larry Brunner. Call him, he'll hurt you. He's an injury attorney. He's going to hurt your pocket. John Boyd in second in that terrible, terrible Mad Sim paint car.
Hey.
Nathan Dufton riding around in third, disappearing, reappearing. William Kern. Oh, I lost the camera because Nathan disappeared. There we go. William in that 31. He's got a front end on it again. Corey Sherman used the bathroom middle of the race. Got caught back up. He's got a shot at it. Stephen Hine. Car looks really beat up. That thing's pretty wrinkly. He's currently in 6th. Matt Hall doesn't have a back end. He's in 7th. Nate Manwaring. Where you at, Nate? He's on the pits. Maybe. What is going on with these cameras? There he is. He's in, well, now it's showing 9th. Adams passing people. Adams jumping up here. It's mixing all around again. Gosh dang it. And then we see Mark in 10th. He's also missing in back end, so we'll, I guess we'll just see what happens, because I don't know what's going to happen here.
So the 94 has claimed that and has parked it for the night.
I know that feeling.
Yep.
I've never had it happen.
I actually got 13 caution points in one cyber race.
That's pretty good.
Truck's dirt. I was assigned two that, in my opinion, people that don't dirt race didn't know what they were looking at.
Right. Well, Jerry, looks like we're going to go green with 8 to go.
This is going to be crazy. We're going to go green with 8 to go. We've got 10 cars right here together battling for a win, and you've seen how crazy this gets. Unfortunately, cautions breed cautions. They get together, make love, and have little baby cautions. And I think we're going to see a couple more now.
I agree. I think this is going to be madness. Baby cautions.
I think this is going to be Mad Sim Racing.
Oh, that's terrible.
That's bad.
Oh, wait.
There we go.
Okay, so I said we had 10 cars battling for the lead, but it looks like some have damage, so we're actually down to 6 cars that are battling for the lead.
Save it for that green, white checker.
Yeah, John Boyd out front. William Kern, we know he's had a good car all night. And there's Corey in the motion rig, in the VR. Got the Pimax on his face. Hopefully it's an 8K and he can see really clear. Man, they're running that bottom. Look like Corey shoot up, running that bottom line.
Yeah, you got to dive into the corner. Start high, get down low.
I mean, we've got pretty much a 3-car breakaway here.
Yeah, we do. Larry Brunner looks like he is pushing Adam pretty hard to try and catch that pack. You can catch the pack even as far as a little over a second on this track.
Yeah, the problem is I think Adam's got front end damage from his pit lane entrance.
Gotcha.
And trying to
So
push
it's really just these top 3.
Yeah, they're definitely stretching it out, which maybe we won't see a caution here.
Yeah, I was going to say in that
Corey
case.
just hit the apron. Holy cow, quit doing that, man.
Yeah, in that case, I was going to say we probably won't see a caution.
Looks like they almost pop a wheelie coming out of the turn. Yeah, Chris, I have the 8K. I can't wear it. I don't know. I just couldn't do it, so it's sitting in the closet. If you guys don't know, we're talking about VR. Got to read the YouTube chat.
Oh, our leader is blinking.
Oh, Corey Sherman, look to the outside.
Is Corey going to need help, or will he be able to make that run by himself?
He's going to be able to get a run. If he's willing to side draft, he can do it by himself.
It's like the 2 behind him. Adam maybe
but
catching.
It's early. It's too early. He's not going to be able to. I don't know if he can get in front of them. I think he can, but I don't know necessarily if he can get in front of them. But he can get the lead if he can time it right on the last lap.
Well, he's going to get help because I think those 2 behind are actually catching. And if Corey kind of keeps dropping back like he's doing, kind of missing that entrance, it's just going to help those guys. Adam's trying to pull up. Yeah, they're definitely getting that draft. I've got a whole bunch of stuff open on the broadcast. I'm not even paying attention. I'm just watching the race.
So basically, the best strategy tonight would have been don't start in the pits, don't run with the pack, and then with 10 laps to go, when you get the caution, start racing.
So Corey's got help now. So Adam's there. Larry's right there with him. This has become a 5K, 5-car race. Jeez, old Pete.
A 5K battle. Wow.
Yeah. Cow cars and all.
Car cows.
Yes.
No, Corey to the outside.
Corey to the outside, but he may get boxed out.
Yeah.
Yep. You got to have somebody go with you. And Corey just learned right there who his friends are. He got none.
Yeah, what's interesting then is one of those guys in front of him is going to make a move, and Corey's going to have to help him if Corey wants to help himself, though.
Yeah, but look
or
at that
not.
Huge run he got there. Can you get it done? 3 to go.
Corey's just backing her up.
Yeah, 3 to go. When do you make your move? Well, we just that answered it right there. William jumped up.
There. But he doesn't. And there we go. Oh, he got the toe off.
This is going to get crazy.
Took the toe off of Matt to jump to the lead.
Yeah, William got way out there, too. These guys are going to pull right back up to him and probably try to make a move to get back around, I would assume.
So I haven't been following the series enough. What'd Corey do to piss everybody off? Nobody wants to work with him.
Yeah, I don't know, because we watched Corey on a Thursday night, and he's fast. I think if I was in this series, I'd be trying to tuck up under his bumper and go.
I think the 2 races he showed up for, he's won them both, so they don't like a show off.
This isn't concrete.
He's got to run. Let's see if he can make it work.
If I was the 44, yep, there we go. I'd go with Corey because he's got less damage. And he's going to get a tow from the car cow.
2 to go. Little side drafting going on there in second place.
Try to side draft. Got to get a little closer to that 40. 42 and the
42's
44
going to jump up there.
There we go.
Yeah, that's what
Yeah,
William
there we
wants
go.
to see in his mirror right there.
White flag, 1 to go. Here we go, boys. Race is just starting.
Oh, and it's going to end. I honestly think Corey Sherman's in the perfect spot here. Those guys are lining up behind him. They're going to get that run coming down this backstretch. Yep, William saw it.
31 throws a block.
Not enough, and that could have killed his momentum.
Yep.
But this track is so big, he can get another shot here.
Oh, we got a lap car coming. He was so slow.
Oh, here we go. Are we going to wreck at the end? Corey going to be able to hang on. Block City. Oh, who got it?
I don't even know who got it.
William got it. Nope. Corey got it.
Yeah, my timing and scoring is bouncing back and forth, so I'm showing Corey, William, and then John Boyd.
Yep.
So I think Corey Sherman got that done. Holy cow, that was nuts. Holy cow. Holy cow, car.
Yeah, that is by .001. Corey Sherman got it.
Corey Sherman. Called it. I said I thought he was in the best spot. Okay, let me go see if I can find these guys.
All right, you guys do interviews. I've got to go do a committee.
Good luck, Kyle. Thanks for joining us.
Not a problem. Thank you for joining us.
I'm only seeing 2 of them, Jerry.
Yep.
So let's go ahead and just talk to the guy that got it done. Corey, you go to the bathroom mid-race. You get up from your rig and still beat everybody. I think they're going to kick you out of this series, man.
Corey, you are muted.
Corey's got us muted. He's not talking.
Corey, your mic's muted.
He's trying to fix it. I can see him in his stuff.
All right.
There he is.
Hey, guys.
Like I said, you got up, used the bathroom, came back, strapped back in, and still won the race. So I think Kyle's probably going to tell you you're too fast to race here, because if you can get up and go to the bathroom mid-race, man, I mean, just showing off now.
Oh, I mean, that was just all survival, that race. There's so many accidents I barely dodged, and I was white knuckling that thing the whole time.
I got to ask, how nuts is that rig dropping off into that dip going into the turn?
This is actually the craziest track besides doing trophy trucks in this thing. And I was sideways the whole time. It was like puts me to the right of the car, and yeah, it's nuts in this, and definitely you feel it bottom out.
It looked like a lot of fun. I like watching your stream because you're just moving all over the place at this track. Man, I called it a couple laps to go. You were kind of hanging back there. It looked like nobody wanted to work with you, and then all of a sudden they did, and you made your way to the front. Why do you think nobody wants to work with you, Corey? What do you think that's about?
I mean, this was all luck tonight. There was no skill in this. I just tried to avoid the wrecks, so hopefully I don't get kicked out. Because we got Bristol coming up. I want to race Bristol.
Well, man, it was fun to watch the last few laps. I'm not going to say the whole thing was fun to watch because, well, that was a lot of wrecks. But it was fun to watch you guys battle it out there at the end. I'm going to turn it over to you, let you give your shout-outs and thanks.
Well, I got to thank my good buddy and teammate over on my Sunday League, Chris Legoo. He jumped in and he was spotting and kind of crew chiefing with me tonight. Just he wanted to join out because I don't think he just bought the track before. So we had a blast in the stream, and we're having a lot of fun. So killed the time for all the pacing laps. But SavageEdge.com, go check them out. Yeah, you guys for doing the broadcast, Cyber Thunder. This league's becoming like my favorite league now because I'm having a lot of fun out here, and can't wait to race Rockingham tomorrow night. So hopefully we can bring this 26 home in Rockingham for Northern Empire Racing.
Yeah, maybe we'll be able to talk to you. Hey, Tell your wife behind you we said hi, man. Maybe we'll talk to you next week.
All right, I'll tell her you guys said hi.
All right, see ya.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Jerry, I'm going to kick him out. And looks like William found his way into the waiting room, so I'm going to pull him in and let you talk to William coming home second.
William, wow, what a finish there. Wasn't sure whether you had it or not. What were you thinking there those last few laps?
Nobody wants to talk to us today, Jerry.
Yeah. William, you got a copy?
Yeah, sorry, I must be on push to talk. You got me now?
Absolutely. Yeah. What were you thinking those last few laps?
So I knew I had a fast car, but the last lap, I really did not want to be in first position. I was in the wrong place. I preferred to be the chaser on the last lap. When I got passed up high, I had literally I think I got passed in the middle of 3 and 4, and I had barely any time to try to catch a draft to try to pass. So it was super close at the end between me and Corey. I think he got me like by a couple thousandths.
Yeah, that was a crazy end. Hey, do you remember when you used your fast repair in the race? Roughly, not exactly, but we were trying to figure it out because on the broadcast, your car had no front end, but you were keeping up with everybody. So we didn't know if it was just a cosmetics issue or if you had not yet used your fast repair until the end.
I didn't use it until the end. Final green flag. I'm sorry, so it wasn't a final pit stop because it happened again under caution, but the green flag pit stop is when I used it because there was only 10 or 12 laps to go, and I'm like, I might as well use it.
So you were actually, I don't know if you knew it then, you were running a modified, keeping up with that lead group. That's pretty impressive there for a number of laps.
I am a super speedway driver. I love super speedways. I know how to use the draft. I like short tracks too, but super speedway is fun, but it's all about luck of the draw.
Pretty cool then. Hey man, I'm going to turn it over to you. Let you say your shout outs to whomever you like.
First off, I'd like to thank Cyber Thunder for putting on a great league. I absolutely love this league, both trucks and Xfinity series. It's been a few races since I've been back to Xfinity, but I'm glad to be back. Second place, bring that home any day of the week. As far as broadcast, man, thank you very much for doing that. We appreciate that every week. And sponsor for iRacing Xfinity, I believe, is Down and Out Paint Shop. I'd like to thank them for throwing in their money on the league. Thank my wife, as always, for watching.
Absolutely. Thank you, man. Maybe we'll be talking to you again here next week.
Yes, sir. Have a good one.
You too.
All right, Jerry, I'm going to kick him out. I got to say it before we talk to John here. Elswick Esports, guys. Check out Elswick Esports. Caleb's been a big supporter. Down and Out Paint Shops are a big supporter of the Tuesday night trucks. But tonight is all about Elswick Esports. And we've also got that terrible paint job. John Boyd here in the booth, coming home third. John, you were up front a lot. I hate seeing that car up front. That's personal reasons for me. But man, talk us through this crazy, crazy race tonight.
Well, yeah, and I was just here to make it my personal mission to give you anxiety tonight. So, yeah, no, that was intense. But like some of the other guys tonight, a few hours ago or the first laps I turned here, I had to, stop and check and see again, make sure I wasn't in a certain open wheel speedway car, pulling 220, 230 into the corners. So, but yeah, it was definitely intense. It was a fight to get some clean air up there at the front, down at the bottom, because then you could just kind of relax. It was like the seas had parted. So.
Yeah, now that last, I want to say 2 laps, it looked like Corey Sherman was trying to get a run and nobody wanted to go with him. You were up there with William. What were you thinking? Were you trying to make a move or?
Well, for that first little bit, we were sitting there thinking, Corey, sit down behind William. Let's get a gap. And then, the three of us can worry about it in the last couple laps. Corey had other plans, of course. And then, I kind of got left high and dry there for a little bit. But the whole time I was sitting there thinking, man, I can't wait to go back and watch this again, because the last 25 laps or so were pretty intense and a lot of fun. So I think I don't know how many it was, but it seemed like a 5-car drag race for the win there.
Yeah, I think you're about right. I think it was 5 of you guys right there. Yeah, 6th place was like 10 seconds back or something right there at the end. So, yeah, man. I mean, those last few laps were a lot of fun to watch the jostling. It was fun to watch the cars go in and out of the transition in the corners too. It looked like you guys were having a hard time hanging on to them there, but really it was a blast to watch. Yeah, I'm gonna turn it over to you. I'm gonna let you thank everybody but Mad Sim, because no, I'm just kidding. Go ahead and do your thing.
Well, and I got the Mad Sim plug in at the road course, because of course that's our bag. But if it weren't for those guys, I never would have been introduced to this world of I say unofficial. It feels more official. I take it more seriously than the official races on the surface, the service. But this world of league racing is way more gratifying, way more fun. Definitely thank you, Cyberpower, for the GT series to open that door for me, and Elswick Esports for giving us this show that we've got here.
Awesome. Somebody thank the sponsor, right, Jerry?
Yep.
Leave it
Of course,
up
it
to the
took a Mad Sim
guys.
person to do it, right?
Yep.
Same place. All right, John, we're going to kick you out, man. Good race. Maybe we'll be talking to you next week.
We'll see.
All right, see ya. Jerry, I'm going to see if I did it right. I'm going to try to pull up these points.
Figure these points out.
Let
Now,
me
these
see.
points are going to be pending some driver reviews.
Okay, so the way we're sitting right now, those of you that are watching, you can see it. I don't think Jerry can, so I'm just going to, we talked to your top 3. I'm just going to run through your point standing here for the playoffs, because that's really what matters. We got through this wild card. Currently, Larry Brunner sitting first. Again, this is pending post-race decisions, but the way we sit right now, Larry's got a 7-point lead. Oh, I'm sorry, a 1-point lead over Nathan Manwaring. And then Nathan Dufton. Joey Signs, your regular season's point champ, sitting there in 4th. It's not too far back. He's only 6 points back, so no big deal, right? Dave Gain, 4th and 5th. Matt Croak, 6th. Christian Delgado in 7th, and Connor Dudek in 8th. So that's how your points currently stand. We'll see next Wednesday if they're still like that after we get through these post-race reviews. But, man, that's how those guys are looking to start off their playoffs. 4 more races to go. Elswick Esports, we're going to crown a champ. Jerry, it wasn't that long. It was only an hour and a half.
No, an hour and a half, Yeah. There was some exciting racing, though. The cautions, I think, were the case of folks just not used to this track, not having experience on the track. But the racing, especially at the end, was a whole lot of excitement.
Yeah, I'm going to have to agree. I think, if this somehow gets put into the regular rotation, I think we'll just see better and better races from this after us collectively get used to this track. But, man, that was fun there at the end. Those guys were slicing and dicing, and Corey to come from, 4th all the way up to the front, just trying to find his way. That was a good time.
Absolutely. Thanks for letting me do 2 laps.
Yeah, Jerry, we enjoyed watching. You were really good out there. All right, guys, I'm going to sign off here tonight, say goodbye. I will be back tomorrow night as Chris's last night off. He'll be back next week, next Wednesday. But I'm going to sign off, and I'll see you guys next time.